song that I wrote a year ago, exactly, at least by the Hebrew calendar, that is based on with words of Shirat Hayam, Song of the Sea, which is the song that is sung by Miriam and Moses and the people of Yisrael, the people of from the other side of the river, the ones who crossed over, the Ivrim, during and after the crossing of the Red Sea. Here we are on the cusp of the seventh day of Pesach, which is traditionally thought of as the day where we remember or mark the splitting and crossing of the Red Sea on this holiday of retelling the story. It's said that the most important mitzvah, the most important aspect of Passover is to remember the story, to tell the story, to remind one another of the story. This song is one of the ways that I remembered it last year and am remembering it this year. These words, Ad Ya'avor Amchaya, Ad Ya'avor Amzu Kanita. Until your people, Hashem, pass through, until this people that you have created through this act of liberation pass through, you, the divine protective presence, living presence, will stay with us. You will be with us. These are some of the words that were proclaimed in celebration and reflection by our ancestors in this moment of great expansion after immense contraction. And so it's something for us to remember as people committed to freedom and liberation and justice, as organizers, as spiritual beings committed to lifting up the teachings of our ancestors. That even as we struggle to get free, even as we struggle to take the next step towards liberation amidst so much difficulty, so much struggle, so much opposition, may we remember that living presence is on our side, that the force of good and love and life is with us, that we who are committed to leaving empire, who are committed to defecting from these thousands of years of hierarchical supremacy and domination and violence, that we have the support of the divine. This is a song that I'm singing today to support me and my own nervous system, and hopefully to support us collectively on the cusp of a threat to annihilate the people of Iran from our unhinged despot, so-called president, our illegitimate leader, who's broken the law too many times to still legitimately be holding office, who's proven himself unfit for office too many times for us still to be beholden to his mercurial, evil ways. And yet here we are, holding our breath collectively. This feels like the moment where the Israelites, the Hebrews, find themselves finally free to go, only to come up against another insurmountable obstacle. Yam Suf, the sea that is the end, that is at the end, or at least appears to be. Turning around, a great cloud of dust as the Pharaoh changed his mind after conceding the demands of the organizers, finally, after escalation, finally said, fine, go. You win. You win your freedom. Of course, as we know, all those who've proven themselves to be unfit to hold power responsibly are not to be trusted. And as the story reflects back to us, this Pharaoh also was not to be trusted and came after them in a very vulnerable place. But this is part of what this song is commemorating, that even then, the cloud of Hashem created a barrier, a protective barrier between the invading, oncoming armies and the people waiting at the shores of the Sea of Reeds. Kind of held protective presence, kind of obfuscating the field between them, preventing them from getting any closer. This is what we are called to remember in this part of our beautiful, one of the oldest pieces of text, one of the most recognizable pieces of text, Shirat Hayam, which in many places and in a lot of ways is actually a difficult text for those of us on the Shomeret Shalom path, the nonviolent, revolutionary nonviolent path, because it celebrates the death of the Egyptians. Much of this song celebrates the death of the Egyptians, and that is one reason that I found this song to be meaningful and powerful as it came through a year ago, because this piece of text I could sing wholeheartedly. May you also be able to sing this and other songs wholeheartedly. May we make it through this dark night. May those who seek and cause harm to our beloveds with their bombs and their violences be stopped, and may justice and peace prevail.